Hi everybody, and welcome to Seeking the Sacred Earth, and hello Totem Tuesday. I'm so glad to be back. Okay, we got Otter, it was reversed, and we got Moose upright. So let's talk about the otter. This is one of my favorite animals. If you've ever watched them, they are just so joyous and playful, and their sense of community is so strong. They care for each other's children, they share, they're just in a constant state of receiving and giving. Now, it represents, this totem, in its energy represents the female energy, which makes sense because it's that idea of community and sisterhood and sharing. But remember, we all have an internal female, we all have an internal male. And our job in life is to marry those two energies, to be using them in balance. So when Otter is reversed, it's saying, where are you not receiving? Where is your masculine energy getting in the way of that flow of community, that flow of the energy of sisterhood? It also, Otter is very much about the healthy energy of the female in relationship, the female that is not jealous, the female that is free of envy. And, you know, when we think about jealousy and envy, it's something I definitely work on a lot. I'm a Taurus. They say that, Taurus people can have a lot of jealousy or like envy issues. And I've definitely been working through that in my life. And the idea of envy being something that you see someone else has and you want it. And because you're wanting it so much, you're actually not able to fully see them and connect to the gifts that they may have that would be reflecting those positive traits in you that would then allow you to manifest those things for yourself. And then jealousy being when we're afraid of losing something. If you're jealous of your partner having friends, then it's the idea that you would fear losing your bond with that partner or that friend because they have other bonds. So when Otter is upright, it shows us that we're using that energy in a positive, good way. That female energy is healthy within us. But when it's in reverse, it's saying, hey, take a look. Are you letting envy and jealousy get in the way of having real intimacy with people in your life? And you're missing out on that step of enjoying their qualities, enjoying what they have. And you're missing the step of allowing that to be reflected within you, allowing it to see that what you're noticing in them is actually parts of yourself that you need to engage with. And also this idea of jealousy being an idea of lack, that there isn't enough, that a lack of trust not only in yourself but in the divine plan, that which is yours will always find you, will always come to you, and that which is not, you will know you must let go of. So when we upright the otter, it means that we are in a state of sharing, of receiving goodness, of receiving community, of that ability to have fun and lightness and play. If we're in a real state of trusting the universal flow, trusting infinite spirit, and trusting ourselves, then community is enriching and fun and wonderful, and we can love without having to own each other. And next we got Moose. So Moose upright is so fabulous. It's telling us that we need to pat ourselves on the back. We have been doing great. We are really working on ourselves, and you want to give yourself that celebration. If you're working on letting go of bad habits and you're successful at that, to pat yourself on the back. How can you reward yourself for the good that you're doing, for the progress that you're making emotionally and spiritually, even materially? Moose is all about self-esteem, and that sense of self-esteem that actually helps us upright the otter. Because when we really believe in ourselves and we see our value and we see our worth, there is no reason to be envious or jealous, because we know that we are whole in ourselves. And what we're going to be more focused on is how can we serve the community? How can we give, rather than what are we missing and what's going to be taken away from us? So I hope this helped you guys. We are in the full moon portal starting now. We have a full moon Friday or Saturday, depending on where you are. on the planet. And it's going to also, the full moon portal goes for 3 days after. This is a Pisces full moon. It has some very rich Neptunian energy, which means, sometimes with Neptunian energy, we have a high vibe and we have a low vibe. The high vibe of Neptune is really connecting with infinite spirit, working your spiritual practice, working that meditation practice, the yoga practice, the praying, and, really increasing your connection, strengthening your connection to source and infinite spirit. The low vibe of Neptune is, of course, delusion, addiction, lying, deceit, a lot of, it's lying and deceit, and it's wanting to escape and escaping in unhealthy ways. So it's interesting, we got these two cards because this is telling us if you are on a path of recovery this week, really, really give yourself some credit and really focus on the gratitude. Gratitude gets us out of any funk. Gratitude is the transmutational key. When you're in a funk, think of 3 things you're grateful for, increase it to 10, try to get to 20, and see how that changes within. And also, full moons can very much be a time where we want to be social and engaging with people. Just be sure that with this full moon, you're engaging with eyes wide open. You're not putting anybody on a pedestal. And you're watching, your intake of alcohol or drugs, things that could cloud your judgment. This is a time to be really aware of that and to be mindful if you are going to work with tools that alter your consciousness. So, happy full moon week. Really give yourself a pat on the back. Really think about this idea, however you gender identify, of really working with that feminine energy, the energy of sisterhood, the idea of helping the community because you're giving and you're also able to receive, like that flow, that idea, and that's very great for the full moon. So practice that flow, letting go of the jealousy and envy and the pettiness, and really opening up to gratitude, seeing how that enhances the energies that this full moon is giving us. So you guys, I hope you love this. If you like this, please, of course, press the thumbs up. Press the notification bell so that you know when these videos are coming. And also, please head to the website, SeekingTheSacredEarth.com, where I'm offering all sorts of services, and of course it's the backlog of all the videos that I've been making for you guys for the past 3.5 years. And again, yes, I switched everything around, a little division of church and state, so now Seeking the Sacred Earth has its own Instagram handle. So thanks so much, you guys. Please share this with your loved ones, with ones that you think would resonate with this message, and have a wonderful full moon week.